The senior manager regime actually has a subtext called individual accountability. And the idea behind the regime is exactly that, to identify those individuals who the regulator can call on when they believe some egregious action has taken place within an organisation. There are a number of penalties. Firstly, remuneration clawback over many years, also unlimited fines and potential jail term. The regime captures the most senior people within the organisation. However, it is also broken down into a number of tiers. So at the top tier is the senior managers. Those are the people that are seen to be running the organisation. The next tier down, those people are defined by the regulator as people that could cause significant harm within the organisation, and that's quite a wide-ranging definition. There have been issues with regard to delegation of responsibilities. The regulator is not happy with that. This is all about individual accountability and being very clear and concise around who does what within an organisation. The implication going forward for the banking sector is continuing to tighten up on that work in progress and really enforcing the regime as it was designed in the regulations. But that is under the phase one that I regard of the regime for banks, building societies and credit unions. The second part of the regime captures about 55,000 firms, which are all the firms which are still currently under the approved persons regime. They still want the regime implemented for all those firms at some time in 2018. I would say the most important thing is to take this seriously. And it says individual accountability. That means each individual that's caught in the regime needs to understand their the regulatory requirements and their responsibilities and be very clear how they run their organisation on a day-to-day basis. There is an absolute ton of information on the Bank of England website, both for the FCA and the PRA, to give you a sense of how to get started on this. And what we found with the phase one firms, if you didn't start early enough, you were really up against it in submitting all your forms, etc., etc.